What's the word, squad? So it has come to my attention that 48.7% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. Do me a favor and subscribe now!
So it got to the point in my life where I had to realize you can't advance in life if you don't sacrifice. Throughout my life, I've always been a person where I'd be trying to be in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? I'd be trying to control every situation that happens in my life. I'd be trying to hold all my marbles in one hand. But the thing is, as you get older, you tend to realize like, yo, you can't hold a whole bunch of marbles in your hand because they're going to roll around and eventually fall out. What you got to learn is that the stuff that do fall out, the marbles that do fall out was meant to fall out. Because at the end of the day, when you open your hand, there's still more marbles in it. You feel what I'm saying? So look, I'm on a path of growth. I'm on a path of self-development and things of that nature. I'm not going to say I'm the best person at it right now. I'm not going to say I'm doing the best. I'm not going to say I have it all together up here because obviously I don't. But in my path, I have seen improvement. You know what I'm saying? I have seen improvement in things that I do and the antics that I commit and the way that my work ethic has got up. So this is what I'm going to say. I'll be vulnerable today and I'm going to share 3 things that I had to sacrifice in order to get myself on track. Let's start off with number 1. One of the first things that I really had to sit here and sacrifice is weed. Now, weed is, you know what I'm saying? Weed is tough, but it's too tough. For me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, it put me in a state of comfort. I was way too comfortable in the situation that I was in. And it's nothing wrong with being comfortable until you're too comfortable. There should be no reason why you have no money in your pocket, but you have 2 packs of Za. There's no reason why you should have no food in your fridge, but you have an ounce of Za. I had to figure out and I had to come to the conclusion that I was a junkie. I'm gonna keep it a band. It ruined a lot for me, bro. Like, weed put me in a state where I was comfortable with everything that was happening around me. And even though I would acknowledge it, I wouldn't fully pay attention. My health was declining. My mental was declining all the way. My spiritual was completely declining. I was going through, you know what I'm saying? I had to get weed up out of here, bro, because weed is one of them things where it will grab you. I'm gonna keep it a band. It will grab you and you may think, yo, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted, you know what I'm saying? I just smoke because I want to. But that's what it does to you, bro. Like, people in the comments gonna be like, but alcohol is really addicting. Yeah, everything is a drug. This is what I gotta understand. Everything that gives you comfort can be used as a drug. A drug is just not pills, something that you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like pharmaceutical things of that nature. A drug is anything that you can rely on for happiness or comfort or reassurance. There's people who can't go past 2 weeks without smoking weed. When you ask them, yo, how did you feel when you wasn't smoking? Yo, I was mad creative. I was mad at this. I was mad at that. So why did you go back to it? I'm just speaking for me. Weed just punishes my brain, bro. Like, it ruins my dopamine. It gives me way too much. The tasks that you once loved doing will eventually get boring unless you smoke a significant amount of weed. And if you really pay attention, the amount of weed that you smoke has to go up after a while, because a dime bag in 2024 is not doing nothing for none of y'all, bro. But back in the day, you smoked a dime, you're loose. Now most of the people that I know is smoking O's a week, bro. And that's not fire at all. That's mad bread out your pocket that you could have put into something else. That's a whole different conversation for another video. I had to drop weed, bro. 2, second thing that I had to sacrifice. I had to sacrifice friends, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm a person where, and I was told this, I was actually told this by somebody I know. I operate the best when I have a few loose screws, but that shouldn't be the only time that I'm operating at high efficiency. And I really looked at it, bro. When you see consistency on my channel, that's when I'm going through something. Like, I started this channel because I was going through something. You feel what I'm saying? And then I just started venting. And I was losing my mind, not being able to speak to anybody about my situation. So I just started venting to YouTube. And eventually I started going somewhere. I'm at 100 subscribers. Thank you, by the way. You know what I'm saying? We going up. You feel me? That video did fire. We got more coming soon. And eventually I'm here. I really had to sit back and I had to separate myself from certain people. And the people who think I'm talking about them, it's not only y'all. Like, it's really nothing towards y'all for real. It's really me. Really, I separated from mad people. Like, if you ask anybody that I'm cool with, we don't even hang out like that. First of all, I work way too much. I work way too much and it's usually closing shifts. And throughout the day, I'm on YouTube editing or I'm asleep. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm making a song or something like that. 2, my mental state be fried consistently, and I don't be one to bring that energy around any and anybody. Like, I should not be lowering your vibration because my vibration is low at the time. No, so I'd rather keep it all inside. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, of keeping it all inside, you're destroying what's going on up here. I don't know if you can see it. It's 1 a.m. right now. Later on today, I have a closing shift, but this is the only time that I can like really get my videos out. So by the time that you see this video on my other channel, Lord Young, I dropped the gaming video. Go watch that, broski. I had to real life sacrifice friends and the idea of like spending time with friends. Cause realistically, I don't spend time with nobody like that, bro. Even the people I consider brothers, like I just don't got time. And I don't be wanting people to think like, yo, I don't want to make time. It's just, I gotta get my mental right, bro. Like there's people that knew me for years and years and just know for a fact that I'm just a flip-flop. Like I'll be high and then I'll be low, and I'll be high and I'll be low, bro. And sometimes I feel like there's something chemically wrong with me, but at the same time, I don't think so. I feel like it's just my priorities is not set straight, and I gotta get what I gotta get right. My brain is still rewiring itself from constantly feeling like elevated. So like that can also play with hormones and mental wiring and things of that nature. So I'm getting up there, bro. I'm getting up there, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We coming back. Just, y'all, I had to sacrifice friends for the moment because I had to really sit here and get myself right, real right. The third thing I had to sacrifice, bro, I had to sacrifice the idea of relationships. Now, me at this current time, I keep talking about this, I keep bringing it up, even though it probably does not matter to the other party. I was in a relationship that lasted a year and some change, right? And I was the one to end it. I'll be saying all kind of reasons on why stuff ended, but realistically, like, it ended because of 2 reasons. 1, I was smoking way too much, which activated the anxiety in my brain, which is something that I've actually suffered with since I was little. I've always suffered with anxiety, panic attacks, things of that nature. I was hypercritical of every situation, every little thing that happened. I was just, yo, da-da-da. Why are you doing that? Da-da-da-da-da-da. So I was overcritical and I was wilding, bro. Like I was real life wilding. Like for example, like I would be at work walking and then I just send a stupid text like, yo, I just seen these 2 couples, woo, like da-da-da. And I would start an argument for no reason because I'm just overthinking, bro. Like, how goofy is that, bro? Like, and I'd be really sitting here thinking like, yo, the weed made you weird, bro, because the relationship really didn't start fracturing till I really started smoking consistently. I got way too insecure. I started being way too overcritical of myself. It's not my decision to control like if somebody wants to stay with me or not. That's another thing that I've learned. Like, you don't have to stay with me and I cannot make you stay with me, so I should just enjoy the time that we have. If I would have had this mindset from back then, I would have been Gucci, bro. I'm telling you, I would have been Gucci. The thing about me is when I get into a relationship, I drop everything that I'm doing for this person. That's another thing too, because I get burnt out real quick. 12 months that I won't see the outside light on none of my homies. And then one month out of that 12 months, I'd randomly just start fading like, damn. And it's because I had to realize like, yo, I'm fading because I'm not on my purpose while being with you. Then again, I can't be on my purpose while being with you because it would take away from the time that I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to feel like this. And especially during that time, like, yo, I'm already feeling insecure because of the weed. I don't want you to leave me because I'm working on my grind, but I need to work on my grind, but I don't. And then everything just fell apart. One of my other homies, he was like, yo, bro, every time that you get into it with a shorty, you start falling off. And I was like, damn, you fake right. Because every time I did get into it with a shorty, I would just disappear off the face of the earth. I wouldn't be in the calls no more. I wouldn't be dropping no more. Like a lot of my hiatuses that y'all see, I was with a shorty. And I had to get to the point where I was like, nah, bro, I can't do this no more. I need to really work on myself. Back up, look at it from an outside perspective. Look at how people operate with each other. And when you watch how people operate with each other, you can learn something. And that's what I'm doing now. But to wrap this video up, bro, 3 things I had to sacrifice is weed, because it was messing my brain up. I can't lie. It was giving me too much anxiety. I was way too lazy and way too comfortable with being lazy. 2, I had to sacrifice time and friends. I don't spend no time with nobody like that realistically because I need to work on myself. And I'm 20 years old now, and I'm glad I'm doing this from now because it could have been worse. I could have been in the club every day till I was 28, and then I had to figure it out from 30, and that's not what I'm trying to do. And 3, I had to sacrifice relationships and love, because it's like you can't do both. You can't work on yourself and work on a relationship, because you got to give your relationship your all, realistically. And in order for you to give your relationship your all, you got to be a whole person. Remember, a relationship takes half and half. You feel what I'm saying? And how you gonna give half to somebody if you only have half for yourself? It's crazy, isn't it? But yo, I'ma holla at y'all, you know what I'm saying? But see y'all later. Y'all think about the words that I said today. I'm at this right now, real rap.